Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I am Power and today I'll continue playing Seablock. So let's see, let's try to remember what we did last time. I think in the previous episode we built aluminium for production. We placed these rails down, which is awesome. We cleared out this area by moving belts a little bit to the side. I'm still not convinced that we needed these belts with ores, because we could just use bots, right, to deliver this. At least for now, and maybe that would have been better, but anyway. Now, let's see, and this should allow us to take crushed ores from here and deliver them right here, where they're requested by this block. One thing that I'd like to do, I'd like to landfill this area a little bit, because so the reason I want to landfill it is I want to allow trains to turn here, because otherwise the station wouldn't really be usable. And I probably want to allow trains to turn here as well. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. Okay, so we'll do something here for the rails. Yeah, this part is not really used. I mean, they're kind of equivalent, to be honest. Whatever, doesn't matter. And we could also do something here. Alright. Let's say I want a little bit more area. More than filled here. And let's say I want to stamp this one down. So here, can I have the trains turn around here? Medium worm, big worm. Okay, big worms. They have a range of 38. That means that I'm free to landfill up to here easily, right? Yeah, nothing should happen here. From here and towards the intersection. Okay, nice. Robots will do the stuff. They will place landfill. Everything's gonna be fine there. I'd like to start preparing for them. So I think it's time to prepare for the trains, and for that I need a couple of things. I need train production. Are we producing trains? We are. We have locomotive. It's nice, and we have cargo wagons. I actually want to have a bit more of wagons. I want to have like the number of wagons for it to match the number of trains. There's 5 locomotives and 10 wagons. Should be good. So military science is being researched. We are low on glass and green circuits. No, green circuits are barely enough, just barely. What's the issue with green circuits? We don't have enough iron, and we don't have enough iron because what? What is happening? We don't have power. We ran out of power. How is that even possible? Okay, so this build works that we set up at some point. This seems to be working very, very well, and it's kind of limiting the amount of power that this build is exporting and given to the network. The question is, why is this thing low on power? Like, what exactly happened that broke it? What exactly happened here? So the usage is just too high? Or what? Right, rubber ports. Rubber ports need a lot of electricity. This is bad, by the way. This is a problem. It means that we might need more power. Or we might need to connect this parts. But the issue is that it is given like basically almost 100. Like almost 100 megawatts to the network, and we are limited by the pulse, by this pulse. Can I have better pulse? Can I have better pulse or not? Order 3, okay. Okay, all of this is nice, but it's not exactly helping us at this stage. Yeah, Robert's landfilling is just too much landfill. I'm actually surprised that robots are having difficulty. Because I wouldn't even consider it to be like really a lot of landfill to place. Let's just wait. It will recover at some point because this build is pretty nice. And the thing is, I cannot even kind of scale it and create another one. Oh, can I? Because I don't want power pulse to blow up, and that limits me to 100 megawatts. Let's see. Oh. 2000 blue signs. That will give us 50 megawatts. Should be pretty nice. And I actually want to move towards substations and use substations for my builds. This is 200 megawatts, with the highest being 500. Like, this is nice. Having 500 megawatts inside each block. It's nice. It's probably not enough, but it's a good amount. And yes, this is substations, and the highest pole, the best pole that we have is this one. 250. It's 2 times worse than substation. I want substations. Okay, so let's see. Substations will be powering the base and everything there, and they will probably be powering this part as well, the inserters here, because we can probably place a substation here and here, or maybe just one here, and it will power all of this. No, or maybe we'll figure it out. Now, one thing that I'm missing here, I actually want to get stack inserters. I want to have some stack inserters available, and inserters are here in this tab. We have only red ones at this point, and I think we'll have to just deal with that and have only this. Let's build them. So let's build fast stack inserter and filter stack inserter. And the thing with these inserters, I kind of want to have more than 5. Especially these ones. I'd say I want to have a full stack of them. I do want to have full stack of inserters. Maybe I should have waited for the power to, get fixed. Let's help the robots. We can do it. We can help the robots. No. Oh no. Oh, everything broke. And everything got fixed really quickly. But you saw what happened, right? I just gave a little bit, like plus 50 megawatts of power to the network. Everything broke. Wow. Just wow. Right. The power is still jumping. It's fine. Let's start thinking about. Let's start thinking about the rails. Like, how exactly would that even work for us? So, as a reminder, I don't actually want to build rails here, like the depot. I want to build it here. I want this block to be the depot. Or, to be honest, I want this one to be the depot. But I don't think it's possible. And maybe it's not such a good idea. I don't know what what I want. Okay. Let's see. Let's say... So we have two stations, right? One here and one here. And the one closest... So, sorry, one here and one here. The one closest to the corner is the output. And the one furthest from the core is from the corner is the input. So basically the one in the middle here is the input. So this is the input, and I don't know, we'll probably be asking for fuel at some point, so that probably means that the entrance... Oh wait, they will come from here, they will come from top. So we can have them enter the pad here, and they can leave somewhere here. We'll figure out how to connect it better. But so far I'm thinking about letting them enter from this side. And maybe also allow them to go directly here. I don't know, we'll see. I might have to like change a little bit the spot, but before I go too far in the direction, let's stamp it down so that we know that this is the right one. Now, how do I want my rail setup to look like? I'm not sure. So let's say this is middle, right? So let's check whether it's indeed the case. Okay, let's say we have a line here in some direction. I'll need to figure out the direction. Maybe it will be... I actually think that just one line might be enough. Let's just think about it, and we'll have some rail kind of sections going there. Like this. This is nice. Because we can have lots of trains coming in and we will have, of course, a change signal in the beginning, so that they are allowed to wait and kind of see which turn they should take. But then how would I... I'm confused. How they match their exit? Because I don't want there to be any intersections. I just want it to look really, really nicely. Okay, let's say we do it differently. Let's say we place it somewhere here. Like this, maybe. We'll have it go in the direction. We will place signals around. Before doing that, let's... this one a bit. Is this a good design for rails? What do you think? Is this a good one or not quite? I kind of feel that there might be not enough trains if you follow this design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. And the thing is, we cannot really use this part because like it would need to turn around. Okay, this is not ideal. Let's maybe figure out the length of this part. It needs to be able to contain 3 trains. Sorry, a locomotive and trains, and this part is its own placement, I think. Yeah. I just had this signal placed wrong. Completely wrong. It's okay. What's happening with the research? Research needs more of this, and this is a green circuit. And we don't have enough green circuit because we run out of copper. And we run out of copper because of this, of wrong direction here and here. Yeah, this happens way too frequently for me. I'm always making some mistakes with undergrounds. Okay, so copper should resume and our military research should continue. Now, where we were designing this part, and I'm not sure. And I'm not sure I actually like what is happening here, because we can place a train station, let's say here. It doesn't need to be further away. So this is the train station, that means that this block can go, like this whole thing can go actually. And on the other side, the train station can be placed here. And this is enough, right, for it. So what this means is that we actually have a lot of space here to do something. The problem, in a way, is that I don't want the trains to cross each other paths when they leave. Okay, what does it mean? What does it actually mean? it means that I cannot have this one here because the rail needs to be able to turn around. Maybe not even this one. So I need this one to be able to turn around like this. It's, you could say it's a requirement. However, what this also means is that I can actually extend the spot a little bit, not by much, something like this. So we'll have 11 and 9, 20. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good, it's not that bad. At least I don't think it is. So let's say we are merging all of them together. Merging them. We can copy the spot. Okay, copy it. Okay, I copied it. Nice. Now, and we can also do something on this side. I don't really like how this intersection is turning out. Not intersection, how this rail depot is turning out. But at the same time, it's okay. It's not that bad. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Because this thing, I could pull it here. Maybe like this. And we could have two kind of lines. They all come from this direction. And they can all go here in this direction. Can they? I think so. It should be possible. Yeah. Simple, like this. And this part, that's the tricky part. It cannot really turn here that nicely. So, how do we make this work? Okay, it's possible for it to just merge into this line. This is really nice. So let's say I will merge it in. We'll do that. And we'll set it up in a way that incoming trains have priority over the trains that are leaving this thing. The thing is, I don't want it to be like that. How do I? What should I do? I don't like how it looks. It's nice in a sense that it gives, like, it has space for 9. Can I place them closer? I'm surprised that I can't place them closer. There has to be a way, right? Okay, let's try this again. Let's say we are deleting this part, and we are trying to place the rails a little bit closer to each other. Will we be able to do that? That's the question. So let's say we are taking this one and we are moving it a little bit. So that would be much better, right? If you can make such a, like, much more compact rails, rail depot, train depot. Okay, let's see. Rail signal. It can be done. Not here. I guess like here. It totally can be done, it seems. And with that, do we have enough space for that? I'll wait for the signal to be placed. And now that we have the signal, yes, we can place it like this. So this means that we can have much more compact rails here. This one I just want to remove. But these things, do they really help? I guess they kinda help, but I want to move it a little bit down. Just a tiny bit. All of this part got cut off. We would want to reconnect it. We are reconnecting it. This one, I guess I'll have to keep because it covers some area here with the construction network. Okay, so I do not need this part. What I do need, I need some signals here, like this. And with that part done, I don't need to split it here, right? I can split it at any point. Yeah, I'll do it at some point, but not just yet. This thing can be moved. Even right here, in theory, I don't think that we'll need so much space, but it is an option. Something seems to look a bit strange here. Okay. This is actually much better. Nice. Okay. Like this. Interesting. I was thinking, so I'm trying to have just one side is kind of used for as input and another used as output. Why don't I use one side as both input and output for one half of the station and another both as input and output for the other half? Wouldn't that be nicer? I think it would look really nice. And I want to try doing that. I really do. Okay. Let's remove this part. This is not needed. I also don't want this one, but I am... Okay, let's keep it for now. Let's just copy this one. We'll copy it somewhere here. And we'll turn all of this back. We'll turn it in this direction. Okay, like this, nice. And with that, we can stamp it a couple of times. Nice. Let's see what is happening here. We need a signal to exit from here. Here is our signal. Yeah, and we're using like just a regular signals here everywhere except the one for the entrance. That will be a bit tricky. Well, not tricky, it will be a chain signal so the chains can wait here. They wouldn't actually have to wait because there will always be space in the chain station, but we'll still make them wait here to wait before the appropriate train station actually becomes available. Speaking of that, I think it would be nice okay, let's think how this is going to work. So we'll have this spot somewhere, let's say maybe closer to the center. I don't know, let's say it will be here. Like the problem with this design is that the entrances are not exactly symmetrical and exits, right? It's not exactly symmetrical what you're doing here. But it's okay either way. It should be fine. Right. And this one. This one could be the same, right? We could have trains entering from here. They're going here. They will turn around and come back right here. And I probably will not have this. I'm not going to remove this one, but in the actual connection, I probably will not have it like this. Here, on the other hand, the trains, they have left hand drive, right? So they come here. They want to enter the spot. Enter. Stack, and then go back and exit. Ideally, here or here. So this is what they want to connect to. They want to connect to either this line or this line. It means that I don't really need this direction of the stacker. I will need this one, and I will need kind of two of this. Okay, this is looking pretty nicely, to be honest. Except maybe I should move it slightly away. I'll move it slightly away. And I don't want to move this one at all. Right. So with this, we'll have a stacker, and this part will be able to connect it here. There is space for that, right? This part will also we will also be able to connect. The only thing that I don't like is the fact that it's on the exit that we have a really long line. Ideally, I like to have it on the entrance. But I'm not convinced I can do that. I mean, I probably can, right? Because we'll have entrance here. It will turn like this, so I could actually take this part here, let them stack here, and then they will be exiting. Okay, we'll do it that way. This is better. This is just better. So we remove this part and we'll place things here instead. Right. This one will go as close as it can. It cannot get quite this close. This, like this. So, and that will be essentially our entrance. Maybe I should have it go like this for a bit. So this will be our entrance. And this will be our exit. Don't super close. Yeah, this is nice. So this is the entrance, this is the exit, and it should work just fine. Like there is enough space to connect. We can actually move this up a little bit if we wanted to. I'm not saying we really do, but or maybe we do. I could move it a little bit up and there is barely enough space. It's not super efficient, but you know, there is still like 13 trains can be parked here, and on this side there will probably be even more, but let's say 13 is the number we are going with. It can be connected here like this, and so here we kind of have the same problem. I would like this part to be longer, like significantly longer, and this one to be shorter. Can I do that? Can I do that? Let's check what's happening with them. Science. We are a little bit short on glass. Actually, we are short on iron. We don't have enough iron. That's okay. That is fine. I guess it's okay. Doesn't really matter much what exactly is happening here. Just want this to be able to turn not like this. I want them to be able to turn mesh into this one. So it's not actually needed, like we can let them mesh here. Like this, right? It's not really a bad thing. Yeah, let's see. Does it look like a good idea to have this kind of depot? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know whether it's a good one. So we can have 17 here and 13 here. The problem is that I don't quite know how exactly LTN considers them, because essentially, like, you could say that we actually have two depots here, one above and one below. And maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want it to really be kind of the same. Maybe we really want to have just one entrance and let the trains figure out exactly what they want in terms of staking on trains. I don't know. I do not know. Though this entrance is definitely nice. Like, I like how it looks much better than this one. So maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Maybe I should let all the trains come here from this direction. Yes, maybe I want all trains to come from here. And if they come from here, okay, I'm not really going to delete this part. I will just kind of copy it for now and forget about it. Basically delete it. And I could try to figure out something for this one. So no, I can't unturn it. What can we do? We can have literally one change signal here. I'm not sure whether I like that idea. I mean, it's not really a bad one, right? To have a change signal here. Let's see. Let's say so there is no issue with letting some of the trains exit in this direction. Why exactly I didn't like the idea of having the entrance from this side and the exit into that side? I really like it. So I don't like what I did here. I'm gonna change it again. Oh, so much things just being changed for no particular reason. Okay, this. We'll do it like this, and I'll copy this part. Nice, and I will remove this part and maybe some of them from this side. Also too much. This one. It's kinda barely enough, but I would want, I think, to move all of this by one tile, but I cannot really do that. Okay, so I'm not going to move this one. I'll just pretend this Roboport is not there. And it will not be there in the future, right? So it's fine. So we connected this one. Nice. Let's copy. No. Not like this. Stamping down a couple of times, and we need the signals. And a couple of signals here. Nice. So with that, this. So this actually looks not that bad to me. It doesn't really look that bad. We have entrance here. We have a couple of rails. here. I want to have exactly the same thing facing the other direction. Okay, like this. And we want a couple of them, right? We want like something along these lines. So the trains here might actually be delayed, you could say, a bit. But it shouldn't be a huge problem. Well, not delayed, but they could block this line. It shouldn't be a huge problem because what I was thinking is it might be possible to... Okay, if I remove this part, let's remove it. It might be possible to connect them the other way somehow. I am not sure. How should we make this work? The problem is that I do not know. I do not know. So we want this part to be the entrance. Probably ideally this one, because... or maybe not. Let's see. So we have something like this being placed here. So this can actually deliver stuff like charcoal or fuel to the train station and then continue on its way. Can go kind of enter it right here. This is our exit. The exit can just merge into this line, to be honest, and it should be fine. Just go here and, you know, maybe here and merge. It should just work. So let's say this part works nicely. We have entrance here, we have exit, we have lots of how many is that? We have 15 stations here, and I want to have a little bit more. I have an idea. Why don't I have the entrance happen from here? I mean, in a way, you know, that it kind of looks reasonable. So maybe like this. This could be the entrance. And... oh, don't we just turn in, and here we can actually have something like this, right? We can have one line going up there, And from here, we can actually split it. I had a blueprint somewhere. The blueprint like this. Can I reuse it? No, I cannot. So let's consider kind of this possibility, right? We have an entrance. This light. I mean, I don't even need to have this rail section, to be honest. It doesn't hurt, but it's actually not needed. Right, we'll have some stacker before, which is nice. It means that the depot, and if there's like a queue of trains to get into that, which should never be the case, but still, if it happens, like, it should work nicely. Then we can have lots of okay, let's see. I want to delete all of this. Like, all of this just doesn't make any sense to me anymore. This probably also doesn't make much sense. Okay, I'm just getting rid of all of that. It's okay. So we will have rails exiting here. Right? Sorry, trains. We'll have trains that exit here. That means that they would want to enter from this direction. Alright, we can actually do that. And remove all of these unnecessary parts and have something like this, right? Okay, nice. So we have trains coming in. This is very compact so far. Now, the trains, we want them to stack here, right? And they should be able to do that barely. Or not. Like this. So the trains will be able to stack right here. And we can remove all of this unnecessary kind of train stations. Not really unnecessary, but you get what I'm saying. We are removing this part, and we can move this one tile to the left. Which is, it's nice, right? It's not a bad thing to have them organized this way. This could be just a straight line. And the main question here is can they... Wait. Did I even do it correctly? I think I had to... Yeah, I think I had to extend the length of this a little bit. No, I didn't. It's okay, it's looking good. I don't see like a lot of vertical space and a lot of height wasted here. So it looks good to me. This part, I cannot connect it in a better way. So that means that since there seems to be some space, I can actually move it a bit. We'll see, maybe I'll move it back there. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. So I just want to have as small block here as possible so that the next train can start moving as quickly as it, like as quickly as possible. Right, okay. This is one part of this. And it has how many? It has 12 trains. That's okay. We can also have a very similar thing, kind of symmetrical thing here. I don't think this part is even needed, to be honest. Like, why would we want to split here? It doesn't help us. They will go directly as quickly as they can, the trains that is, to the train station. Like this stacker, it's not even needed. It will mostly be used as like a break-in area where they're slowing down. Right, let's place a couple of this down. So we have a couple of them placed. And now we need to place this signal. Not here, here. As soon as possible. That's the idea. We're always placing signals as close to the entrance as we can. That's important. Right, it's going to be removed. We will need a rail chain signal here. Nice. Now we can place a depot here. We can actually do it here. And this one, let's see. Was it possible for us to place it sooner? No, we couldn't. So we're basically making this thing as compact as we can. Let's put a bit of that part. I mean, honestly, there is some value in leaving a bit more space so that the train can move at a higher speed. I will adjust it a little bit later once we understand in general kind of how much space there is. But there is some value in making this distance from the train stop to the rail signal a little bit longer, because this way the train will be able to cross it at a higher speed and still have an option of like braking there. And if it crosses it at a higher speed, the next one will not have to slow down as much. I'm probably overthinking it, but I do see why what I'm doing might not be ideal. Okay, let's copy this part, the whole part. We want the whole part there. Now the question, how do we merge into the line here? Can we merge into this one, right? Let's double check. Yeah. So we will be merging into this line. We don't need this one. And since we don't need this one, we can actually make this a little bit nice. Well, it's not even nice, it just... This will look like this. So the trains will be merging here. I could also make them merge a little bit further, but why would I? Okay, now my goal is to extend this runs a little bit, so I want to move this whole thing a little bit higher. The question is, how high can I move it? I think this is the highest that I'm allowed to move it, which means that it can be moved by 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, by 4. So this thing can be extended by 2, and that thing can be extended by 2. What did I just say? Okay, let's remove this part. So 4. This thing I want it to be extended by 2, right? Like this. And this one gets extended by 2 because of that. A nice side effect of what we just did. Well, obviously, like the distance between this signal and this station became shorter, but what is going on? I want them to be placed like this. Okay, nice. But one other benefit is that I can move this part a little bit away. I can cut one thing from here, and move this up by 1, and I can move this part up by 1. Like this. Let's observe. I also want to insert some signals along the way. Should we try to make it as compact as we can? I don't know. I do not know. So here we want to cut it as quickly as possible, and here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, this is not enough. Just basically do it like this. I would prefer to have a slightly longer path for the trains to speed up, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. So we have a stacker for 24 trains. I think it's okay, 24 trains. It's not really a lot, but it's gonna work, and it will be working just fine. We will have the station that requests the fuel for the trains, right? And the way this might work, not necessarily, but the way it might work, if this depot is actually the one that requested the fuel here, it will, like the train goes somewhere, then it will come from this direction. It is going to drop off the fuel, and once it does that, it will turn here and will be able to immediately enter these rails. We can even make it a little bit more efficient by creating a shortcut from here, or maybe even from here. No, from here directly to here. Like, it is possible to actually create this shortcut, and maybe we should do it, because this should allow the trains. I mean, this will significantly speed up the trains coming from this direction. They wouldn't have to interfere with this traffic at all, and they wouldn't block it. They can just how can it even work? So let's say have this thing. I mean, I could just do something like this. What is the... I could really just make it as simple as this. And this is already going to be a slight improvement to the throughput of this one, right? They don't have to merge here. So the trains coming from like other directions, they will have to go through this path. But the trains coming from this direction, they should be able to just take this shortcut, and it's gonna be fine. Right, here, let's see. We need something here, but it's actually not gonna cut it. So add a light here and here. Let's see. So we have one. I mean, I could place it like this. It doesn't matter, like I cannot split it into three. And if I cannot split it into three, why would I bother with more kind of details here? Okay. Honestly, this looks good enough to me. So let's take another look. Yeah, whatever. It's gonna work just fine. Here we need... Oh, this is a bit sad that I have to place signals on the path. I don't really like it. I don't really like that, but it's fine. It's not that bad. Right. One thing. The problem here is that this is a single block. This is actually a huge problem. We need to fix it. We don't want that one to be a single block. We want to split it. And we can split it like this. I mean, there is no point in placing a signal here. Just doesn't do anything. And if we placed it here, this thing no longer works. We need to move it over there. If we place it here, there is still enough space before the signal. Nice. I don't even feel like I'm being inefficient here anymore in terms of the signals. 1, 2, 3, somewhere here. And there is barely enough space for 3 here. So, okay. This should work. Look at this. I think it's looking pretty good. So we have what's the problem? Why is this not working? I don't understand why the signal was like blinking and whatnot. What is this? Okay, I don't understand how I am able to place that signal when it doesn't seem to be working, but placing signal here should definitely work. Like this. Well, no, I kind of want to make it a bit further up like this. Right. Awesome. Now it works. I don't know what that was. It seems to have been like some kind of bug or something. The exit signals are placed correctly. I remember doing that. This one. Yeah, unfortunately this has to be single block. It's fine. They will be able to exit here. I mean, in theory, I could let them make a right turn here. But I don't really want to. I don't want to make this part so complicated. Like, in theory, we'll be able to rearrange some things. Okay, because there is quite a bit of space. So letting them make right turn is possible. They can just cross essentially here and then merge into this line. Right? It sounds possible. I don't know whether I'll be able to do that for real, but it's possible. Okay, this is how I think we'll have our depots for trains, for LTN trains look like. I'm not actually going to have it placed here. It will be right here in this block. to be closer to this intersection, because I expect the trains to come from here, up, and I guess I'll have to send them here to the left. So that's the plan, and let's wait for plasma turrets. We'll clear out this mess. I was sure there is a big worm somewhere. Wait, there are only medium worms. Okay, here it is. There is a big worm that wouldn't allow us to really do stuff. But we can actually kill these worms, and maybe even these medium ones. Because we are getting these like artifacts from the worms. And these are useful. They're useful because this will allow us to build plasma turrets. Okay. And we managed to go through one research, and we are now waiting another research. What are we missing? We're missing circuits, and we're missing circuits because we don't have enough iron. And we don't have enough iron. Why? This is not iron. This is for iron. Because we don't have enough javelite. And all our javelite is not going there. So are we having a problem here, or what? What's the issue? There seems to be some issue, but I don't understand what exactly is wrong. So they're working non-stop. They have the power. Oh, this is electrolyzer 1? Okay. That is indeed a problem. Let's say we want to replace electrolyzer 1 everywhere with electrolyzer 2. Let's just do it. It needs to happen. This needs to happen. They need to be replaced. Because it's slowing down our science a lot. Okay, we fixed it. Right at the end of the episode. Should have done it in the beginning. And we'll have power outage, most likely. We'll see. So yeah, that's how I think the train depot is gonna look like. At least in terms of rails. This, I am not sure what to think about this signal. But it's okay, it's okay. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Cheers!